Hello, hello. welcome again. I managed to loop everything, like usual. It's pretty okay. Welcome. We are in Vancouver. I see some of you already coming up. It's... Alright, I have a hard time reading the follow. It's... Lucky Bones, thank you for the follow. Welcome. The VK line, hey, rotate a bit, welcome. Very nice to see you. So, we'll be flying in Icing. Hopefully there is some. I specifically chose Vancouver because there is supposed to be some icing. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm flying again the Cessna 310. It has been slightly fine-tuned by Canadian Captain Moustache, so I'm very curious what this is about. Oh, I need to enable the icing effects because they're off. Phew, that's it. Alright, let's get going. I think I'm getting a bit more proficient with everything, so we'll see how much time it will take for me to get flying today. Well, at least we have been here before, so I somewhat know where to go. Yeah, the 310 is a beauty. I have a normally aspirated one because I like the challenge, so this shall be interesting. Let's see how this goes. I can show you what we're doing first, and then I'll clean up the guitar gear and we'll get into the cockpit. As usual, flight is in Volanta, so whatever you're seeing in the top overlay, that's coming from Volanta. I've entered it here also. I forgot the flight plan, so let's add that straight away. Otherwise Volanta doesn't know how long it will take or doesn't show our route. I thought this one will be totally uninteresting. We'll do some approaches, so don't worry, there will be more coming up. Here's Vancouver in Navigraph. We still need to check the weather, but basically there is some snow in Vancouver. So it has cleared up a bit, so it's a bit better, but you can see that the meter is still showing snow. So it's showing 3 miles visibility, light snow, broke 1400. -0 is the temperature, so yeah, that's great. And forecast also shows some possible snow and shower rain, snow, shower rain. Perfect, that's just what I like for today. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I'll stay here and later we'll check where we are on the airport. I basically chose these hangars in the south. Canadian Captain Moustache, welcome. I have the one and only 310, I'll see how it works. Actually, I need to enable the icing effects. Let's do that so I don't forget. You got me pretty hyped about it, so I'm curious what will happen. And we're in Vancouver, because that's the area where I saw some snow and whatnot, so this should be fine. Yes, icing. Now, the problem is I don't have any experience in real icing condition except for 1mm ice formed when crossing 1000 thick layer of cloud that was not supposed to give any icing. That's all I know, two times. So the problem is in the sim, it's hard for me to tell if this is right or not. So it's good that you have experience. I mean, I think if you didn't fly through icing, they basically didn't pay you and counted this as holidays. I think that was it for you on the metro. Am I right? I think I am. Cool, let's go. I need to shut down my guitar gear, get everything going, so give me a moment. We'll get right down to it. So, guitar is down, shields are up, let me see. I think I finally know what to look for as far as the volumes go in OBS. But yeah, looking at the volumes is not the same thing as hearing them. But bear with me, I think we'll manage sooner or later. Okay, I'll shut down the guitar gear and we'll get going. Had to make sure I have muted the guitar, otherwise you would have heard a loud electric bangs. That's what I want to get you through. Now I need to take a sitting position and lock the wheels in my chair. It's pretty nice that I can lock them. Okay, I think this is somewhat comfortable. I'll just get the track around so I do not forget it. I have a habit of forgetting all sorts of things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, not so fast. Where's my mouse? There we go. So I need to pause it. Now the thing, track IR, when you paused it, it used to stay in a position where you paused it. But now, even though I paused in track IR software, Flight Simulator just snaps to default position. So we all thought this is not implemented for Tabi. Now they switch it off also for track IR, so they're both as good. Just going back to the default view. I think this might have been causing some trouble for unexpected users. I don't know. Anyway, if anything is wrong with the stream, audio levels, visuals, I do something wrong, please let me know. I'll try to correct. Also, I think halfway throughout the stream, I'll start talking quietly, so it can remind me to be a bit louder, so you can hear me better. Alright, let's get the plane a bit ready. Blaze, oh, hello, Mr. Freezer. Yeah, we are freezing today, literally. It should be cool. I mean, as long as we manage to land in one piece. I'm thinking the music is a bit too loud, but maybe it's just me. Let's unmute the sim and... Okay, what I noticed last time is that our vacuum cleaner, also called the 500, was a bit loud and I could barely hear the music, so I'll make the music just a tad quieter. It should be okay. The music has a habit of getting louder and quieter as we go. Nice to see you. Stay cool. Yes. Can Captain Mustache, I think you'll buy the 310 in real life at some point, just to make sure you can test the numbers you're dialing in. Or maybe you just want to tweak different planes so you will get away with it. 500. Yeah, it was really fun to fly the 500. I managed to start it up once I quit the sim. Basically, you have to roll the throttle at the very specific moment and then it works. I know the 500 has a few things that are not working, specifically the ball, but to be honest, I was very happy for it. Welcome. Very nice to see you. So remember, I am showcasing the products, but I may or may not like them. But please make your own opinion based on what you see and then decide if you want to buy them or not. I'm just showcasing them, and if I like something, you might have a different opinion, and that's totally fine. Hey Falco, using these emotes. Perfect, and you have the first badge. Awesome. I'll put the burst to sleep. I have a billion sound effects now, but I haven't been using them recently because we have been a bit busy. So let's get this all running. Nice and quick. I'll jump in the aircraft. As you can see, it has chokes on, so I need to get everything going. There are those pesky pitot cover. Also, one thing is that you can have a... I'm not sure what it's called. The thing that you install to the front gear, so you can direct the gear when you are moving the plane around on the ground just by pushing it. And there are some photos of people taking off with them, so yeah, try not to be that guy, but it may happen to all of us. You never know. I moved the camera slightly, so you should have more view of the aircraft. So we'll get the chocks off, those pesky pitot covers, engine intake covers, and whatnot. Also, I probably should get some better livery, but the squirrel one is cool. Unless it's a different animal. I never know, to be honest. Alright, so here's our tablet. Passenger comfort index is freezing. As you can expect. We'll get to the instructor control panel just as we start the engine. The engine covers off, intake covers off, pitot covers off, wheel checks off. Control lock I will just remove myself. One thing I want to check, because I'm not sure what's the state of the aircraft, so let's check it. Do the pitot covers do what they sound like? Pitot. Yeah, they cover the pitot tube. So pitot is actual surname for the person who invented this. I'll get you through this. Okay, so this is all green. That's what I wanted to see. Let's get a lot of fuel. Why not? Let's see now. So max takeoff weight, current weight. Yeah, we can take a bit more. Get these passengers in. Elevators, so front right. Yeah, that's 100 kilo, 150 shy of our max takeoff weight. I actually didn't know where the name Pitot came from. Always tolerating Vex. Yeah, I'm glad. Mr. Henry Pitot. Okay, I don't know full story. There's also the venturi tube that was used initially. So you may know it. It's a tube that looks like this. It's basically a bit narrow in the middle. And I know it was used to measure the airspeed, but I don't remember how it works exactly. So basically, this pitot tube, it's often a pitostatic tube. So there's a big hole on the front that basically catches the incoming air, and that helps you measure the airspeed. Plus there is usually a hole on the side that measures the static pressure. And that's pretty much it. Also, I don't know if you know, but the wing has a shape, so there is a lower pressure here on the wing. Now, fuselage also has this shape, so there is a lower pressure here on the side. So if you open anything, or there is any hole, there will be air sucked, probably sucked outside. And if you think about it, the pitot tube actually does the same. Now what happens is, if this shape is not very well, if it's just straight, after some distance it will just go back to normal. That's what I managed to find, because at one point it started bothering me. So if that's the case, then it probably also shows lower pressure here, but basically depending on the shape, after some distance it will just go back to normal. That's what I managed to find. You can Google up some charts from NASA who was researching that, and you'll see it. Don't quote me on that, but that's basically the case. Stack ports are behind the cabin on the side of the fuselage. Yes, but you have to put them in a place that is basically doesn't have any effect of lower air pressure, because if you put it like here, it will probably be much lower than expected. Also, the alternate static port is inside the cabin, and it will show lower pressure than expected because of this air being sucked out of the cabin. Small little details. It's not like I know everything, but sometimes I read one thing, connect the dots, and it starts bothering me, and then I spend the whole night researching it. Static ports are behind the cabin on the side of the fuselage. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, they're here. I think that's the one. Silver looking. Probably has name static port. My fixed wing knowledge isn't so good. This kind of stuff is really interesting to me. I mean, fixed or not fixed, it's basically the same. You know, Black Hawk also has fixed wing here on the back. Some helicopters also have some small fixed wings, so they do share a fair bit of theory, not gonna lie. No, G is not on the 320. What? What? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's start it and then we'll see what we'll be doing. So I'll leave this passenger comfort index, also known as instructor freezing to death index. So I'll remove the control lock, which is here. Basically it prevents me from moving the yoke. And it's important thing to remove. There have been cases of people taking off with that, and good chunk of them are not longer with us, so it's a good idea also to check your controls. Of course, we show the fundamentals of fixing, but the nitty-gritty is where my knowledge disappears. And don't worry, it takes time. I've been in this business for, what, over 20 years now, so don't worry about it. As long as you're curious, you'll find something new to learn every day. And I think there is no single person that knows everything. It's just too much. I'll hide the oak. I don't want it for now. Okay, I need to move those things into the position because I just moved them around so I can play the guitar. So it's not working. Parking brake is set. Somehow my co-flaps are not working, although I have them up. Let's have a quick look. So what I do, I have this Cytec / Logitech throttle. It's basically glued under my brow. Kicks, welcome. I love these cloud emotes, they're so nice. And what I have here is I have this mapped to cow flaps and parking brakes, so I could just set the parking brake with a lever, which makes me very happy. I can recommend. Still at work, of course, but hey, 10, welcome. No problem, take your time. Very nice to see you. So this mapped, it's simply not working, so I'll just try to click it. I think pulled should be closed. That's usually the convention everyone is following. Okay, I'll just go from top of my head. If I do anything wrong, feel free to shout at me. We just need some better avionics. Let's fix that real quick. So I'll go with the GNS 530. I really like it. It's bare, but it's cool. Whoa! Dan's going crazy. Thank you. So many happy people now. I have an old CH throttle to spare. I should do the same thing. Brilliant. Yeah, I have it glued with silicone tape. It's like there is no glue. It's just silicone that works on adhesion, and it's basically under the throttle. Oh boy, Dan, you're going crazy. Taylor Lauren, welcome. Gatasab, Jesus, Bunker Monkey, Captain Costerant, and CCM. Woohoo! Yo! Jesus just in time. Cool. Thank you, Dan, for going crazy. So nice. That's the first time someone did this on my stream. So you have an honor moderator badge first, and now the gift leader. We also have a beats leaderboard and gift leaderboard. Hey Jesus, back to work, no problem. Enjoy your time at work. I mean, that's what you should do. Okay, now I'm excited. We'll spend forever. What was I doing? Okay, let's get this running. So I was talking today that everyone complains about the click spots here. Not what I'm trying to do, unless there is turbulence, of course. I'm not trying to aim for the switch. I'm trying to aim for the base. So basically, it has two click spots. There is one just the base, the round part, and the other one is the thingy that sticks out. This part of the switch. So what I'm trying to do, I'm always trying to aim for the base as long as this is possible. It makes my life a bit easier because this click spot is a bigger to I know where it is. So that's what I do. It works for me. So I hardly ever, for example, hit the crash bar because I just aim for the base here on the bottom, not for the part that is sticking to the top. So I'm just clicking here at the bottom, and this works for me. I can recommend. I'll unmute the Symphoria. I totally forgot about that. There have been 0 sounds, maybe. Okay. So, battery master on. We have our loud beeps. Let's see what's going on here. I'll just get all the instrument lights to 12 o'clock position, so I'm sure that everything will be shining somewhat. Nav lights and anti-collision lights, because we'll be starting the engine soon enough. If you have questions about nav lights and all the lights, I can explain. I've been doing this all the time previously, so I think you maybe know already. Also, there are those red lights here on the top, but I think they are better for the nighttime. They're actually fantastic. I love them. So nice. When I was doing my VFR night training, I was just flying with a red headlamp on my forehead, so it looked a bit bizarre. And as I learned, when you have a red headlamp and red things on a chart, the red things in a red light, they are invisible. So yeah, all the things I wanted to see, they are no longer there. Such a great plane. Yeah, I really like it. I was very excited at first, then I stumbled upon a lot of issues here, and I think I haven't flown after the update because I have the marketplace version, so I was late to the update. I hope you're not very keen to get flying ASAP, so you can keep up with my talking. And to be honest, it really takes a lot of time in real life. Also, I spent a lot of time preparing for the flight. Ice Dragons, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I hope you'll enjoy. We should be going crazy. Hover is here. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you all. Wow. There's also the secret click spots with the stickers and whatnot. I think we'll find them later. I like the stickers, especially this one. Hype, come for the ride. Let me see, we didn't have any follows who also I was offline, so nothing to read out. How do I start it? Let me think. There should be a fuel selector hidden somewhere. Okay, it's actually here, so let's have a look. No, it didn't work. Okay, I think I'm just getting too low. Oh no, bear with me. I was saying there are fuel selectors here. Let's just make sure that they're on the main tanks. That's what we need for startup and takeoff. So let's have a look. The middle is aux. So this is the wingtip tank. These funny things here at the end. How do I start it? Vex 2003. I do it every time. Don't worry. It's just I get in and when I don't have the right trigger, I don't know what to do. But I always play it like the Sudoku game, just trying to find out what's missing. It does play. I didn't hear it. Oh, let me try to replay it.
Wow.
Okay, it's a quick one. Cool. So this scene, when we're on fuel, mixture forward, throttle 1 inch in. Wow. Yeah, that's a cool one. Let's see. So that should be pretty much okay. Now for this aircraft, we do not need the fuel pumps for starting up the engine. This is a very bizarre aircraft as far as the fuel system goes. So they stay on off. Now the priming is also unusual. You just flip it to right and it will automatically do the thing and then switch back. So you do not pump it like normally. You just put it there and it's done. So I haven't read about this, but those engines seem to be super fancy. Okay. Magnetos for the right engine on. Let's think. There is a wild hoverboard, I think, judging by the Bonanza. I think it's too close for nameplates, switching to guessing, I guess. Now, one thing also to know is that the fuel flow is actually fuel pressure meter, which is super fun. It actually shows the pressure here at the beginning and the end of the scale. So this is just the pressure meter, and this is the reason why you switch on the fuel pumps. It will actually show something. I'll be later as I've got dinner. No problem. Take your time. Okay, so I'm stepping on the brakes even though the parking brakes are set. And right starter. Yeah, I'll zoom out. Let's see what happens. I hear it's running, so that's good. Let's get the throttle back to 1000. Now those jumping needles, they give me the right feeling. I mean, it's cool. Very well done. CCM, I think you played the game. Paint something with the functions. That's the game you play to make those needle jump. Okay, right alternator on. What else do we need? The right fuel pump too low, just to get rid of any vapor locks. That's what they said. As far as, because I remember now, I'll set the QNH with B, so I don't forget later. Okay, that was a bit. Right fuel pump off. Those L and right switches under each magnetos threw me. Yeah, yeah. When I was saying it out loud, I had the same thing. So this is okay. The way you read it, this is left engine, left magneto, right engine, left magneto, right magneto. If you don't think about it, it's much easier. So left magnetos, priming to left. Let's see, this one 1000 RPM. Don't think. Yeah, sometimes thinking just makes your brain go, what? This is running. We also should check the fuel pressure. So the fuel pressure is in the green, because when you're starting up, it can jump a real high because the fuel is cold. The oil is cold. So get this back to 1000 RPM. I'm just looking here at the RPM. This is okay. Get the left alternator, left fuel pump for a moment, and this should be it. So we can get the avionics master on. Let's see what happens now. This to stand by 1200, I think it's okay. Now, the thing you want to know is that transponder in alt is reporting your pressure altitude, which means it's reporting as regards to the standard pressure, which is 1013 or 2992. And that's what the ATC receives, and their system basically corrects it for the QNH that they know. So if you see negative number here, that is perfectly normal, because it's in regards to standard pressure, and this is telling you this by saying it's the flight level. So we are now at flight level minus 003. Also, if all your pressure, like if your altimeter fails, that's one thing that you can use as some sort of reference. That's one extra altimeter that you have, and maybe you didn't know you have it. Let me see. I think the music is okay. I think the sim is okay. That's nice. Oh, instructor control panel. If you know, the instructors are always freezing to death, so what you need to do is get this to the rightmost position and get the heating on. And now your instructor will be happy. Soon. I mean, they're still like doing that. Look at. How much longer do you need? Let's get it going. Don't worry, get a snack, we'll be flying soon. Okay. This is cool. I'll just move this to the chart, move this to traffic, get the traffic on. That's what I like to see here most of the time. Let's zoom in a bit. I'm always confused which way is zoom in, which way is zoom out. That's pretty much it. Okay, everything seems to be up and running. I wonder if altitude selector is working. It is. Cool. Let's get this to 4000. I'll see what we need in a second. Okay. Just a moment, I'll go check a few things out. Where am I? I have so many monitors, sometimes I get lost. Anyway, it's cool. Okay, we need to now set everything up. So what do we need? We need our chars and whatnot. So I wanted to review the radar a little bit. Here's the radar. Let's maybe refresh it. That's from aviationweather.gov. That's the US one. It's pretty nice. So the snow is moving away from Vancouver. Vancouver is somewhere over here. Now, I have the meter here. I really like this site because it shows me meter for the past few hours that I choose, plus the TAF. So we have 3/4 of a mile visibility. No, 1 3/4. We use this presentation. Light snow, overcast 2200. Temperature is 0. And altimeter 3029. Let's set it up. Looks like a lovely flying day. Yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure you remove the snow with a rag many times, or a cloth. I've been doing this a few times. It's exhausting. Oh, I forgot the fuel pump. Also, when I get it too low, you'll see that the fuel pressure here is actually not working. Huh? Interesting. Oh, now you see. See that the left fuel pump is providing extra pressure. It doesn't mean that there's much more fuel flow, although there is, and the extra fuel is returned to the tank, blah blah blah. I read the manual, but it's a bit weird. Okay, now it's gone. Let's get this to idle. Let's see how our engine temperatures look. Oh, it's in the green, so that's cool. Cylinder are not in the green, but they will get to the green as soon as we get going. Jumping is so great. Alright. Cabin is cool but warming rapidly, so the instructor is happy. I can get rid of this. And let's get everything set up. What else do we need? We need the wind. 080 at 9 knots. 080 knots. Cool. Let's have a look at the chart. 080 knots. Okay, so runway 8 is cool. We're here, so we'll just taxi to the 8 right. We'll just taxi here to the other side. Go via Foxtrot, Alpha, cross this runway, Alpha, and go all the way here. Now, we don't need so much runway, but you know, if my engine fails, if I can land on the runway, if I still see it, and my gear is down, why not land on the runway? That's the thing we can do. And also, our good friend Failbot is up and running. I'll just put it to sleep for now. I have modified it so now it can take more engines. This hovering bonanza is probably a helicopter. Rotate away, welcome, very nice that you're flying along. I'm so happy. Also added these indicators here so I can start all the engines now with a click. Yeah, don't worry about it. Cool. The payload, if you want it, is on the GitHub, so that's where you can get the zip and just get it running, or review the code and have a look and modify it to your needs. Now it's just doing what I need. I'm trying not to sweat too much about it. Okay. Foxtrot Alpha is how we taxi. 08 right, and runway heading is 083. That's my number. No, I think this is magnetic heading. Good question, because I know Canada is now on true headings as far as the runways go, but I think this is magnetic. So till then, we'll just say 083 here. Da-da-da. The way I do that, I go to 080 and now do 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Same for the heading back. Not this thick yellow line. It should be much easier to look at than the heading back. That's my way to do this. Let's switch between F1 and 2. Yeah, they fixed it. Previously it was remembering the course for each one individually, which makes 0 sense. But this is better. I can also set 083 here, so I have one more place where this is stored. Then whenever I forget, I can just look here. It's pretty cool. And here's a fourth place where you can set it. Let's do that. 080, 1, 2, 3. I like the parallax effect here, so whenever it's on the mark. You can see the parallax effect. So I think that's actually on the mark. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Okay. That's done. This is 3000 meters runway. I love it. Long runway. So let's select the runway for departure. So that's 08 right. Let's select the runway for arrival. 08 right. And let's select the approach. So we'll just start with ILS runway 08 right. Sounds good to me. I'll just go with the final because all the procedures are for the big jets and we are not so fast. Okay, so let's see what we do. There is a VOR, so on our departure, I think we can just take off and go straight to the VOR, just like indicated here, and then what we'll do then? Okay, we'll climb to 3000. How do they start this approach? Let's have a look at TAF P. Where is TAF P? Okay, it's here. Okay, so we basically go direct TAF P from the VR at 3000 and then do the procedure turn. This is fantastic. So 115.9 is what I need first. 1159. Boom. And then the other one for the ILS 1095. 1095. You here. 1095. Okay, that's cool. I'll set the same on the nav too, so I have some freedom in switching them. 159, 1095. Okay, so we will keep which we'll keep initially ILS on nav 2 and VR on nav 1. So why not? That is set. Okay, then what to do? Heading 113, then turn inbound the VR. What radial? Doesn't say, so it probably doesn't matter all too much. Okay. Climb to 120 feet, heading 083. Really, it says 1013 here. Then climb right. Oh. Turn to 2000, heading 113. Okay, so the initial one, oh, it's actually here. It's a small part. You can't really see, but it's written all over there. Okay. And then right, direct to VR. Shuttle to 6000 before proceeding on course. Okay, but we will just need to go to 3000 so we can start the approach. We can also try to do the holding at inbound 257. I love it. Very nice. TAF P, I think we can just go direct on the Garmin and then fly the procedure. I will actually load this approach so we have it. Why not? Select approach, ILS. Whoa, it just says ILS. Have a look. Just says ILS. Okay. Oh, I see. There's ILS 08 right. Enter via TAF P. Enter. Activate. Sure. Cool. This is nice. Now disregard the first leg because it will be wrong. I can actually go to that. Forget. We'll just fly. Are you bored to death yet? Or keeping up? QNH was. Let's check the QNH. Also this site auto updates, which is very nice. 3029. 3029. Now there is a billion clicks when you use inches, and now we have to suffer with the hectopascals because we have 3 times as many clicks. Okay, I think this is cool. we are showing what, 15 feet, give or take. But let's have a look here. Airport elevation. Aha, haha, I remember. On the taxiway chart, it's just under the name on the left, so that's 13, cool. And now on the ILS, it's just next to the MSA. Yeah, and Captain Mustache catching me on this. I mean, helping. Now I remember, because I remember you told me. I like the flute. Also, the MSA, super high, but no big deal for us. We'll just stay on the approach. I will look at this when we need. The highest is 7,000, so that's a number to remember, and it's around the VR. I'm not trying to read everything, so I don't worry to death. I'm just trying to get the minimal things I need, so it's more difficult for me. 209 is decision altitude. This puts us 200 above the runway threshold, and runway threshold is 9 feet. Now remember that the airport elevation is the highest elevation on the movement area, which is by definition higher or equal than the touchdown zone elevation. That's why I have two different numbers. Okay, I think we're good. I'll just have this up. Let's see if the sim one works. Do you want it or not? I'm not a big fan of it. It's obscuring some view, but maybe I'll just have it handy for you if I want to quickly show you what's going on. I'll just put it here so you don't see it. Ah, that's brilliant. Bonk. Thanks, Ice. I see you're back in shape, doing the icy things. I like it. We just import this flight. Yeah, and it's here. And we just go to low IFR, hide. Oh boy. Hide all those shenanigans. Get to the ILS chart. And it's fantastic. So I can just show you this whenever I feel like it. What do you mean? I mean, you're having fun and I like it. It's cool. Go ahead, make yourself out. I mean, oh, Ice being a menace. Now it's cool. I like it. Go ahead. And the Kenko emotes. How do I zoom in here? I just need to click on the zoom icons. Otherwise it doesn't work. Hey, this is pretty cool. Do you like it? I think what we'll do... No, that doesn't make too much sense. I'll just make it big like that. Who cares? And it's gone. Vex, the reason I am a Bonanza is because I'm flying my own 500 livery. I think this doesn't always work. Sometimes I have it what I need and then it doesn't show up. But yeah, you might be right. It's livery might be the reason. Yeah, nice that you're doing liveries. I really appreciate this hobby of yours, and it's cool that you're having fun. I'll begin after departure. Just wanna see you off. Okay, logging on now. Cool. If you want to fly along, you are always very welcome. I'm on Europe North. So let's roll. Oh, there's the other view. Is everything set? I think so. We'll just figure out in hold. So Pitohido on, windshield DX on, windshield, yeah, that's basically windshield heat. Anti-collision is on, and I'll get the taxi. Let me see, this is looking okay. Structure panel, control panel is looking good. We have ton of fuel. Also in the auxiliary tanks. The engine is cool, but I think during taxi the cylinder head temperatures will go up. It feels too good. I'm beginning to worry. No, it's probably good. Okay, however, I think we're ready to go. So let's go. Just double check my track air profile. Something feels off. No, it is the one. So I have this smooth profile. Now what I have done is I have mapped the center and pause button to F22 and F23, and I have mapped them to the buttons here on the side of my mouse. So I can easily shuffle that. That's pretty cool. Now there is legitimately F13 through F24 in Windows. It's just not on any keyboard unless you map it yourself. I can advise to use that because those bindings are usually free and everything else is pretty much always taken. My MSpace is updating. Yeah, I got scared today because of that. Okay, this is looking good, this is looking good. Okay, let's roll. Hover, are you rolling? Can I roll after you, behind you, or do I need to do some maneuver? Didn't know those existed. Yeah, they are, and they're super handy in case you want some custom bindings, because pretty much all other combination I can come up with is already taken by some software or the other. Okay, I see you're rolling, so that's nice. I'll go now. Okay, now how to go? You can go. We just go to the holding point, run easy right. If you don't, I'll outmaneuver you. CCM, are you still here? Did you mess up with anything for the rudder control? Because it feels pretty nice on the taxi. Also, I've got much more comfortable with the pedals now. Also, funny history, I first have been flying gliders with a stick, and then I did my driver's license, actually after my first flights in gliders. And then after some time, I started flying the Cessna, adding some inertia to yaw and pitch. Yeah, it feels really good now. And first day I get into the Cessna, we are supposed to taxi, and I'm trying to turn with the yoke because that was my instinct. Not a great day, but we figured. So yeah, it takes some mental power to learn that you need to use your rudder for taxi, not the yoke. The instincts can be crazy. Okay, this inertia is cool, but it's a bit difficult. But it feels okay. I think normally this is very twitchy, so it gives this feeling. Except I need a lot of rudder input, but that's okay. Hope we are taxing the right way. So we are on Foxtrot. There is Bravo. We then need to go to Alpha, so it should be soon enough. Haha, now I can show you. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's Alpha coming up. Hover's gear disappeared because of the level details. So we see you hovering. We have a shell station. Now in turns on multi-engine, you can just advance one throttle to assist you with the turn. That's a pretty cool idea. Hover got lost here, so you can just taxi after me. Should mention Vex, no clue where to go, just run when I'm heading. Okay. So you can go after me. I reviewed the taxiway charts, so that's how I know where to go. Yeah, you see? We just go here via Alpha. Nothing happened. Now it's a real struggle to keep on the center line all the time. I have to pedal those pedals. Also now there should be a tailwind, so I should push my yoke a little bit to release the pressure from the nose gear, because it is inverted now, because the wind is from the back. So I like this rudder tower there in the distance. It's cool. We'll just cross this runway. This is a long taxi, so the runway is 3 kilometers long. that is definitely long taxi, but yeah, you just need patience, innovation, a lot of it. And if you play along, you'll see why we need a lot of runway. So I hope you will play along. Wink, wink, wink. You know what to do. I'll also need to review my DIC controls. Almost there, almost there. Also, last stream, I think I have never left you on apps, and I have never muted myself when I was talking. So that's an achievement unlocked. Rotate is hovering there. Going backwards, just to play on my emotions and feelings, because I have a hard time doing it. Don't worry, I'll learn. Wild Bonanza. Okay, almost there. I'll just slow down before the turn, so I have some room. No, I think there's area for us where we can do our run-up check, so we can just go here and do the run-up here, not bothering anyone standing behind us on the taxiway. Let's pretend we have given enough room for anyone who wants to go there. We actually have. This is brilliant. We don't have those bays on airports I have been flying from, so this is fantastic. Okay, I think I'll make myself just a tad louder. I should add the bank sound alert. Just ask Icy. We have those on the blurbs, so Icy, whenever you need, they're on the blurbs. You know what to do. Okay, I'll hide this throttle, this yoke, because it's always in my view. So, I'm stepping on the brakes, parking, brake is set. Let's have a look at the temperatures. They're still not in the green. I'll get the RPM to, let me guess, I think 1800 will be good for this engine. It is very fun, not pricey for me. Oh, but you can play it from the blurb. So if you go to extensions, there is blurb and sound alerts. So in blurb you can just search for the bank. Okay, I'll lock the view. So now what we do? Switch the. Okay, so confirm it's 1800. I'm stepping on the toes all the time. Switch off the right magnetos. Observe the drop. So it went down by around 50-ish. Let's go back. It goes back by 50-ish. Now the same on the lefts. Looks okay. Now the wobbling is playing around nicely. Never mind. Cool. Last thing we need to check is prop governor. So we go to 1, 2, and 3. Try not to get down below 1500. That's okay. So power idle. Let's look at those temperatures. So the cylinder, yeah, they're on the green now. Fantastic. We take off with flaps 0 in this aircraft? I don't remember anymore. I think they use flap 0 for takeoff. We'll get the trim into the takeoff band, so somewhere here. Now the de-icing controls, so this one, these two basically. Bank. Okay, I will have a look at it later. That's all we need. So taxiway lights off, landing lights on, strobe lights on. What else do we need? Fuel pumps to load just for takeoff. And transponder alt. Okay, I think that was the missing bit. Okay, I'll keep the yoke up for you. I think it's not covering all too much at the moment. Lurk, no problem. I know. Oh, it actually reminded me that we need to go failbots. Wake up, wakey. Actually, there's one widget I wanted to add, so let's add it straight away. We now have landing something. Landing. Oh, it's not here. Landing right. I'm not sure how it will work, so we'll just have a look. It should show up something. I'll just go here to payload so I can control this. And yeah, payload is alive. I see dragons. Parking brake released. Also open the flaps. The heating, all the heating we need is there. Our approach sector is free. Lining up. Didn't even know I have purchased Vancouver. Yeah, now I know. Unless maybe maybe I have it from the World update, or did you purchase it? I know I have purchased it. This runway looks so good. I like the grooved markings. One last thing we want to do, confirm the runway heading. So this is matching up, but also I want to check here. So 083. Cool. Ready, steady, let's go. So drop all forward. This normally aspirated. I need a bit of right rudder for whatever reason. Pull the yoke slightly so we release the pressure on the nose gear. Red line, I think we can rotate. Aviate. Something. There's the blue line. So I will go into climb. .200 feet, positive climb, gear up, reduce power to climb settings, so we go into the green. Okay, that's done. It's so sluggish, I love it. The inertia is playing up nicely here. Autopilot we want to 3000. 113 was the heading that we want to climb until 2000. Now, flaps is up. We can get those fuel pumps off. And landing lights off. Oh boy. Now I'm having a hard time with those quick spots. Okay. Because it's good. 113, we need 2000 at 113. Okay, it's actually not 113, but fair enough. This is more like it. Keep the blue line. Okay, that's me done. Relax and watch the stream. Cool. I looked at my list I purchased a while back and completely forgot. Yeah, I have done of those. 2000, so now we can go on VOR. VOR is set in here, so I'll just twist the course until we see which way is inbound. Unless it doesn't work. Why it don't work? Unhappy. Not showing any flag though. Hang on. No. Yeah, it should be somewhere here. Let's have a look at this chart. .1159. Oh, I see what the problem is. 1159. What? Who said that? 1159. 1159. Okay, it's here on the Garmin, so I'll just go direct. You're in GPS mode. Yeah, of course. Thank you. But they missed it. Look, you can now have independent GPS mode on this too. Okay, that was a dummy moment. I should have set it up before flight. Thank you. I couldn't catch it for the life of me. Usually I spot it very soon. Okay, it's 3,200. So let's go down to 3,000. Start including diesel already. Okay, reduce the power. I think 22, 23 will do the job. How could I not figure it out? Let's see, I wonder if there's a flag. Yeah, there's a flag. So the lack of flag should have told me that it is receiving something, and something is the VR, the GPS, not the VR. Okay, if you don't mind, I'll switch off the nameplates, but if you want them, I can switch them on anytime. Okay, let's do the holding. Holding is... okay, we'll have an easy time. How do we even enter this holding? I think we'll need to go parallel, so 077, like now. I'll use the knobs on my Bravo. I'll just lock the view. So 077. Should be somewhere here. Got the time. Okay, time is ticking here. Let's try to trim it. Okay, this isn't going great. No, it's not 077. No, actually this. Just trying to see where the VR is, how far gone are we. This looks okay now. Clock is showing 51, so we can turn. Now the inbound was 257. Basically to swap it around. It's 260123. I think that's the one. Okay, it's starting to come along. Let's see this icing. So there is some here on the nothing on the wing, not too much on the wing yet. I'll just turn the prop for a second. Probably doesn't make too much sense. So now for our holding, we need to go 30 degrees past our inbound. Give or take for the wind. And this, okay, I'll just go 45. Should let us intercept the inbound radial. Best landing, minus 49, running 3-1. Cool, I got all the icing on and yet on windows increasing quickly. Cool, cool. So I will go for 45 intercept angle, a bit more aggressive so that we have some room to get on the radial before we reach the VR. Now our DME is here, so it's now showing 2.7 miles. No, not cool. Well, it is what it is. Overhead we should show half mile, so we're still like 1 mile out. Danger, danger. Yeah. Okay, it's still not showing up. Now we just crossed it, basically over the VR. That's fine. Okay, I need to be a bit more careful here. So here basically overhead. We can now... Okay, the flag just switched to from. So it's showing from. My heading back is not where it's supposed to be. Nice. Avex, I got a gift sub. Yeah, you did. 10 minutes until landing. Went out with a bunch of gifted subs, so thank you. And you can enjoy the sub now. Okay, what I want for you is I want to show you the chrono. Let's go. Not all too much icing there, so that's cool. Try to get this heading back where it's supposed to be. Oh, the wind was 080, so basically we'll have a headwind now. I didn't realize I stopped turning. Okay. Now we are waiting for this VR flag to jump to the other side, like now, and we'll rest the clock. Count 1 minute from now, so this will be our holding. Let's have a look what we need next. Okay, this navigraph here it isn't half bad, I actually like it. So 209 is our minima. I think that's not showing what we need. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Let's look where this guy is flying. Okay, it's not that bad. So we fly the holding 257, then go 303, heading 303, well, course 303, inbound TAF P. Okay, at 3000. Actually, it's just higher at TAF P, but also 3000 here, so we can be higher, but we can't be here. That's nice. What's the clock showing? I think I forgot to start it. Oh, never mind. That's really about. Why am I so low? Get to climb power. Get this fixed ASAP. Get this fixed. It's again not fixed. So what? Gonna get in a more suitable aircraft. This Bonanza almost crashed for me. Ice, good ice. I got some ice. Not all too much. Look. It's been like this for a while. So I should have been using the autopilot here. Oh yikes, pop the boots. Already? Doesn't look like any ice to me. Okay, I'll just get on the heading and we'll do it then. to intercept this. Have some hard time trimming here. Spot the boots then. Wait, I need to stop the track IR. Boom, and prop hit. Boom. So you saw those boots pumping. Yeah, they're still pumped. What is this guy doing? Why can't I fly straight? Yeah, let's do one approach, then I'll use the autopilot. So 2 miles. We're almost on our radial. That should feel better. Do I need to keep the prop heat on all the time? Maybe that's a good idea. Or do I just need it occasionally? Still not sure. Yeah, keep prop heat on while in icing, okay. Otherwise you hear the loud bangs all the time. 1 mile in and we had 313. What's that? 303. It's 303 here. That was inbound TAF P. Okay, so we are showing inbound TAF P, but not showing up now. Okay, just hit it now. The VR just went into the hole of confusion. So let's go. Okay, I'll switch to the GPS here. Go to 303. Drop check, pop boots regularly. Okay, how often? Like every minute, every 5 minutes? Nobody knows. So now this deflection is showing from the GPS. So yeah, it's just coming in. So this is deflection in nautical miles actually. Why can't I keep my altitude? If in heavy icing every 45 to 60 seconds for the boots. Wow, super often. I'd probably need another crew member to do that. Wait. Okay, we're at 3000, that's cool. I will already switch to ILS. That's looking nice. It's just very twitchy in pitch. Also my alpha yoke is not very helpful with that. I'll make the sim a bit quieter for you. I didn't realize it's so loud. So that's the sim quieter for you. It's quieter for me. And we'll get the music a bit louder. I think that's cool now. Let's see what's going on here. We lost track a bit. Let's see. I forgot to... Okay, I need to... I see. To switch off the boots. Okay, it's looking good. I will now switch to the LS, so we should be seeing the LS here. We are over glide slow, so that is great. And our final approach course is... Okay, let's look at the outbound. No, actually we need final approach course. 083. So we set this to 083. Hope you can see what's going on there. And we should be hitting it anytime now. my altitude is all over the place. Emergency climb completed. Here's the localizer. We are very close, so I'm not worried about it just jumping over us. We'll correct this in a second. Now we go to the outbound. It's whatever is 083 plus 180, that will be like 263. Okay, this localizer is coming in. Localizer alive. Let's capture it. I would be very happy if I could keep this altitude. Maybe if I would just trim it, that would be a bit better. I'll try. I will try. So we are on the localizer. That's good. Remember, we are flying outbound. So this is what is going on at the moment. Let's see how far we need to go. So here at 9.7, they clearly don't say. I'm not sure how to read that. They stay within 10 miles from Tavki. How can we tell? That will be 14 miles from the localizer. And here's the localizer, so we still have 5 miles to go. Okay, let's go like, I think 10 miles will be nice, so we have more room to intercept it later on. See this ice. Operate the boots. Switch off the boots. Have a look outside. It's okay. Slightly iced up plane. I think I get the lights up all the way up because it's like we are. It's just weird. Okay. 12 miles. So now we need to really keep it going. 218. And reset the clock, start the clock. So we need 1 minute here and then turn around. Welcome to flying a metro, non-AP in icing, manual puffing the boots. Yeah, that's my jam. I actually like doing it. I really like the steam gauge planes because it is a challenge. Like, I don't have all this information at my fingertips. I need to think more, so once I get comfortable with this, flying a glass cockpit is just a pleasure, except you need to learn to operate it, which is not so obvious. Okay, 40 seconds. Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, but then flying glass is also a challenge because sometimes it's not so easy to operate, like you forget which buttons you need to click or which menu to go to trigger some specific function that you really need at the moment, and you're flying 150 knots throughout the air. Okay, good luck. So staying proficient is always important. What I like about the steam gauges is that I really need to think where I am. It's just not showing up to me. Even with the GNS 530, this is a bit of a challenge because it's so dumb. It's very functional, but it's somewhat dumb. Okay, I've been talking a lot and I missed my time. Oh yeah. Let's reset the time. And I'll hide it for you. I don't need it now. Now we go Zero trade. Yeah, we smashed past this 10 miles. Forgive me. Was zero trade? Yeah, zero trade. I'm starting to remember things, I just don't know how. Okay, edges are clean, that's cool. So we smashed this distance by 2 miles. I should have turned early and watch my times. Loser. So that's 038 for us. Where's our heading back? I'm not sure how comfortable it is for you to see all the things, but I'm somewhat trying to stay in this default view. So here's the heading back at 038. Yeah, I'll just go to the default view, otherwise I feel super dizzy. Now wait for the localizer, and that's pretty much it. Or we should intercept the glide slope at 9.4. Localizer alive. Let's go now, heading 083. I said 9.4. Yep. So we have 4 miles to go. What do I do now? I want to configure the aircraft badly. Let's go. Throttle idle, prop forward, mixture forward. Disregard the landing gear warning. I don't remember the landing gear speed, so I'll just go for the flap speed. There it is. Gear down, flaps 1. Add the power. Okay, 2.5 miles to go. Trim it, add more power. Trim. Let's go. Landing lights on and fuel pumps too low. Should be it for landing. Okay. Get this altitude under control. Lights up alive. Now this is getting real. Everything is all over the place. Okay, start descent. We are like, I'm not sure how to call it, quarter scale up. So what do we need? Like 750 this for descent. Whoa. Not so fast there. Whoa! I think there's a wild hoverboard there. I'll turn on the nameplates. I turned them off because they're telling me what my attitude is. That's not what I wanted. See the runway there already. We are below the glide slope, so let's try to fix that. We're above the blue line speed. That's okay. Blue line is like 105. On localizer. Yeah, I have had some severe icing problems, so land. Oh boy. Let's try to get back on this glide slope. However, it is flying the not Bonanza, the Kinger, I believe. I'm not sure if it has the improvement mode. Probably not. Yeah, I'll operate those boots. Looked away for a second. Now look at me. Anyway. Okay, 210 is our minima. It's 1,000 to go. On localizer, slightly above the glide slope. Pretty much okay. I'll go full flaps now. Let's see what happens. I know the runway is there. I'm still trying to look inside anyway to keep it a practice run. Okay, final check. 3 green, prop forward, mixture forward, fuel pumps on. Should keep those boots up, but I will not look there anymore. Okay, this inertia is a bit of a challenge when I haven't had it trimmed in the first place. Okay, 300 to go. Forgot my countdown. $200 to go. On glide stop, on localizer. I can see the runway even though I'm not trying to look at there. Okay, just look outside. 100 to go. Runway inside. Let's go. Rotation go. No rest for the wicket. I think we'll climb a bit higher now, like 5,000, so we can maybe get some more icing. It looks a bit steep for 3 degree, unless my mind is totally out of tune. Now the puppy is not matching up with the glide slope. That's okay, and the other one's not matching anyway. Okay, rolling back the power. Let it slow down over the runway. 145. Cool. Right. Full power. Let's roll. And laps up. Cool. This widget's pretty nice. Someone did it. It is on Flight Cynthia. I like the look of it. Positive climb, gear up, 200, climb power, so we go 24, 25, 300, flaps are up, fuel pumps off. I'll try to get those boots off. works. Get the prop heat off, we don't need it at the moment. I forgot the no, I didn't forget the landing lights. Let's switch them off now. Okay, let's get engaged in autopilot, get some rest. Autopilot on, let's see what's going on now. So it's in roll and vertical speed mode. Isn't happy about something, but I will fix it soon. Here. Okay, we go heading. Okay, 1000 feet per minute. No, we don't want alt, we want go into FPM. So what does it here? I think arm is what I need. Yeah, I think now it works. What's up with the barrow? Oh boy, we need to set the barrow here. Let's have a look. That's 1025. Yeah, looks okay. 1025. What is complaining about though? I'm not very sure. That's 2000, so we can go about the VR. So switch to the VR. Find the VR. I just squeeze the needle until it shows in the middle. Gonna have to see this out. Just too many icing problems. You can always turn clear skies and match my QNH if you want. I think we'll climb 5000. Okay, it's already catching this one, so I need to go up again. Arm it. Now it goes. Much easier with the autopilot. Have a look. Fuel pumps are off, so this is good. Everything cool here. Landing light off. I think we'll be getting in dice soon, so prop eyes on. Nothing on the wing yet. Okay, there was some on the prop. It's just hitting the fuselage now. Let's operate the boots for a second. No, we'll wait until we see it. 1000 to go. Oh, maybe that's what it was beeping about. There you go, 1000 to go. Okay, now I know. Three miles into the VR. Now, okay. Let's try to think it. 257 is the inbound. So the way we do it, I put like my thumb here and the turns are to the left. So I put the thumb on the left side. And 257 is here on the down, so no, it's actually here. And this is offset, parallel, the larger one, and direct. So this will be parallel. I know this already, but let's try to think this through so I have some more training. Sim froze for a second. Okay, it's going up again. I should have been adding the power because it's normally aspirated, so for every 1000 feet of climb I need to add 1 inch of manifold pressure. That's why our climb speed was not where it was supposed to be. Altman 315, hello, how's it going? Not gonna lie, IFR still scares me. Well, feel free to watch, and if you have any questions, shoot, I'm very happy to help. Okay, so we somewhat pushed the VR up here, so this way to the side, but we're very close now, so I'll just leave leave it. Now 257 it was. It's 250. I think we have smashed it already. Let's have a look. Yeah. Where am I turning? I need to turn right to the outbound. No. Let me think. Left to the parallel. I should have done this early. I will throw this through and this is what happens. You have your license IRL or just SIM? I have a commercial pilot license in Europe, but I haven't been flying for the last 2 years, so all my ratings expire. I have the CPL, which doesn't have any time limit, and I had instrument rating multi-engine, which ran out, and I had multi-engine piston and single-engine piston ratings, which also ran out. So I had the license, but no ratings at the moment. I will need to renew them. Dropping off. No problem, the big line. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, we smashed it pretty hard. I'll try to make it a bit better next time. That's awesome, just stopped flying and yeah, I'm getting PPL here, 8.5 hours log. Well, you still have time to go, so no worries about that. Yeah, you wanted to apply to the airlines, but then life happened and for various reasons I had to put this off for a while, so it's patiently waiting until time comes. Till then, I'm just practicing here so I can get some practice. I have some ice here, so let's run those boots. I forgot to run the clock, like this is so bad. Okay. We need to get this holding entry right. This is super botched. Let's have a look here. Yes, yeah, so the first one was a bit better. Now I just realized way too far I need to turn. Nice. I'm hoping to try my last in the next few years. Nice, nice. Make sure you have fun because it's demanding. You're 37, so I'm actually planning on switching careers. I'm 35, so kinda similar. Okay, it's this super botch, so I'm just trying to get on the inbound here, like we're supposed to come from here, go to the outbound and capture the inbound, but well, this happened. I think we'll practice, make it better on the next approach. Let's get one loop of holding and then we'll go for the approach. Finishing my PPL in the spring and planning a run. Do you mean run navigation? Or something else to go to ATP school in the fall, depending on me passing my check right and getting the PPL anyway. Cool. Take your time. I mean, it's all very demanding, so everything takes longer than expected, so don't worry about that. Make sure you are having fun, because I tried to rush it a bit and it was really stressful, so just enjoy the ride, have a good time. It should be nice for you then. And you can use the symptom for practice. Of course you need to remember it's different, but you can get a lot here. Also forgot to set the cruise power. What's happening? Long as I get my commercial by the time I'm 40, goes anyway. Been a chef for 13 years. Cool. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Okay, the flag just switched here, so I'll start turning the outbound. We are doing right turns. Why do I think left turns? School I found asks for 11 grand at the options I want. Well, I'm not sure what the prices are, so you'll have to check for yourself. IFR conditions on a VFR flight? It's an IFR flight, my friend. We are even in known icing. See, there's icing on the wing here. Cool, cool, cool. Just a nice frozen little plane. So, okay, the flag already switched, so I need to start my timer. It's not going so good now. Now I'm behind everything. Well, I retreat back into the shadows. And no problem, Ice. All is good. To be honest, I got lucky from Impala. I jumped flight club with 790 Piper Warrior, so it don't cost 125 an hour. What? Nice, nice, nice. Looks good. I have cost calculator for me, and what I have chosen comes up to 11.5. Well, sounds good. Okay, 30 seconds here. I'm just checking now. How do I explain it? Okay, that's my things here. Just go over there. I'm trying to say, when we are in position to turn inbound, we should be 30 degrees off from the VR. So you can also turn this 30 degree, and you should know, so 257 less 30, that's 227, somewhere over here. So we have just passed it, so that's fine. So we can now turn inbound. I will just set 257 here and then see what's going on. We might need to correct this as we go along. I'll use the dials on my Bravo. Just 257. I'll spend like 5k so far anyway. Cool, cool. Yeah, it'll cost a lot. I leave the heading at 30 degree intercept. We'll see what happens. Okay, CDI is alive, so we can turn. We're a bit behind, so we will overshoot. That's okay, 6 miles inbound. So first error was that I didn't slow down to my cruise speed, and then I was way too late with figuring out this holding. Wow, we're basically on the radar, so that's great. Okay, let's have a look next. So next we go 303 inbound TAF P. That's cool. The Garmin is suspended after for the go around. But 8 had to take a call, no problem. Did I miss anything with the eyes? I just separated the boots and we have eyes here on the leading edge. So that's nice. Yeah, that's what we're looking like. I just separated the boots once and I managed to turn them off. So 3 on 3, let's load this procedure again. I think we need to just activate approach. Oh, okay, so we'll just need to activate it when we're over the VR, which will be in 2 miles. Well, a bit less. So we're like 5,000 feet over the VR. Now the ME is reading our distance to the VR, so if you are over VR, it will show our altitude. Now 6,000 feet is 1 mile, so we'll show like 0.8, something like that. This condition got me looking forward to my IFR course, that's for sure. Cool. Yeah, IFR is pretty nice. I don't think it's very feasible for me to show you the whole learning process, but maybe I can guide someone, or I don't know. I'd like to show you how the learning process goes, but because I know it already, it's not really gonna work. So the VR is just to the side. We're basically overhead now. The flag just switched. So now we go for the approach again. So procedure, activate approach, enter. Cool. So now we turn. I'll switch to the GPS here because we need for a moment to navigate to that point. So we are going to this point, TAF P. Basically over here, TAF P. Here from VR to TAF P, we can, at TAF P, we can start descending to 3000. My school has the PA-38 Tomahawk. That's a crazy one. PA-28 Cherokee and Warrior. Nice, very nice. And a bit sloppy with turning everything here. The direct track is 310. Let's set this up, 310. I need to keep the clean cockpit, but when talking all the time, that's kinda difficult. I'll just slow down a bit. Okay, now the deflection we are seeing, this is not angular deflection, this is like distance deflection in nautical miles. And we can actually read it here. That's 1.5 mile off track of what we have calculated previously, the magenta line. Might have to pick your brains at some point. I'll be doing my IFR rating in the Bell 505, so it will be interesting flying something modern for 2000. Yeah, and we have two hands busy flying the helicopter. Bell 505. That's what it looks like. Have a look. Clock. Oh, that's Jet Ranger X. Oh, that's the new one. Whoa! I was so jealous. That's nice. And it looks super awkward with this new cabin, but yeah, I think it's a great helicopter. So nice. Very happy for you. Let's go. Awesome. I bet it's expensive as hell. Thank you. Yeah, good luck. Very happy for you. So you see we're now on the magenta line and we can go back. Okay, I think using autopilot isn't such a bad idea and it gives me some more room to think. I don't want to think about the price. Okay, got it. I'm gonna switch to the CDI and we will be flying. So 083 is our final approach course. That's our final approach course, and what's going on here? It's showing the wrong way. I don't know. Because we are on the VR, so we need to switch to the localizer. Now it's better. Glide slope is there. It's not showing the flag. As soon as I see it moving, I'll just turn. The Garmin is telling us to turn in 7 seconds. Let's see what happens. Today alive, localizer alive. So we will overshoot it quite a bit. It's no problem, we are pretty close, so that's why this reading came very late. 2 hours into the stream, doing second approach. Oh boy. Now imagine you're flying the approach, you are really tired, really want to go home, and you need to go around for whatever reason. And you're just looking at 30 minutes more flying. Yeah, good luck. Patience is key here. Okay, we can start descending to 3000 now. It's not working. It's working either. I'm trying to click it on my brow. Okay, so it's going into the VS now. What's the VS showing? Let's go minus 1000. Reduce the power a bit for our descent. And make sure we arm the altitude at 3000. Okay, I think it's okay now. So we are showing VS minus 1000, altitude is armed at 3000. It's okay. I have reduced the power a bit. We have lost the localizer. Go around when nature is calling is the most painful. Yeah, this. Okay, I'm starting to get on top of things. We have been playing IFR for a while and I'm already all over the place. It's not terrible, it's not great either. We're 9.4, so we can do the procedure turn already. 1000 to go for the descent. For the procedure turn we will need 218 on the outbound and start the clock. 218. It's 220 and 218. I think music should be comfortable for you and the sim sounds as well. I like the music so that you can hear it. I hope that's fine for you. And always trying to review the stream and see if the volumes level are what I would like them to be. So I like to hear the music and the sim sounds, but not get any on top of the other. Now we should stay within 10 miles from TAFP. So TAFP is at what? 4.2, so we should be within 14 miles. That's 45 seconds. 3000. It's got the cruise power, so 22. I think this will be alright. It's quite fast. Almost 1 minute. Let's start turning right already, and this should be 038. I think I need to focus more on the flying, less on talking to you. Remember that the failbot is active. You're just too nice. Okay, 038 is set on the course. Let's do some shoutouts. I think all of you know 10 minutes until landing, but if you don't know, yeah, very cool streamer went on a gifted subs spree today, earlier on. So yeah, thank you then. Very nice to see you. That's then. You'll be flying tomorrow. I may or may not fly along tomorrow. We'll see. Girls, amazing guy. Yeah, he is. So we are now completing the, I'm trying to say, procedure turn. This looks actually pretty nice here. Just remember that this is just informational. You do not need to be precisely on the white line because it will be different for different aircraft. Localizer is alive. Let's turn. Okay, that's looking good now. We have 3 miles to go. So, what I'll do? Slow down, per idle, per forward, mixture forward. Check this ice. Operate the boots. Okay. Okay. Sim froze up for a bit, don't worry about it. There we go. Speed check, you're down, speed check flaps 1, get this power back in. Kill those boots. Okay, I think that's looking okay. Autopilot disconnected, my controls, get the power in, prop is forward. Okay. Now the plane is trimmed, I should have an easier time flying around. Oh yeah, the low is only 138, quite low in this. Yeah, I just forgot what this, so I'm just looking at the white art for the flaps. It's usually, like, if I don't remember, that's a safe speed for gear and flaps. I know I can usually extend the flaps a bit earlier, because the first notch of flaps usually is higher than the white arc, and gear often is higher. But rule of thumb for me, just look at this, you should be safe. Reduce the power. I think I'll set it to 18. See how that works. We are below, so let's try to get back on the glide slope and on the localizer. I'll scale on the localizer. Let's focus now. I think the power setting is okay. I think we'll go all the way with those flaps. Failbot is active if you want to make me busy. I'm still having a hard time trimming, and this is because Sim is a little dumb about the trimming, because it has this weird auto repeat behavior. Okay, almost on glide slope. 2000 to go. Speed is okay. That's the final check. 3 green, prop forward, mixture forward, and fuel pumps too low. That's cool. Haven't touched pitch trim, but was thinking about it. Too sensitive right now. It's not the problem. I'll explain on the ground what's the problem. Not even about the sensitivity that's bothering me. I will land, we'll stop on the runway, I'll show you what I mean. And I don't know any way to fix it except for mapping a trim axis. Okay, I think we have wind from the right now. That is a bit stronger because I need this wind correction. We are on glide slope. Let's see, we probably have some headwind. So the ground speed is 106, so we need 550-ish feet per minute descent. Now localizer, slightly above the glide slope. 1500 something to go. Okay, it's already looking better. Down the last time. But this holding entry, oh my. That is terrible. Slow down just a bit. Oh, actually I need to remove 1 inch of manifold pressure for every 1000 feet that we descend. That's 500 to go. Also, part of the problem is that my instrument scan is lacking, and instead of just looking at the artificial horizon, remembering where the yellow dot should be, I'm just looking all over the place, and then the dot is all over the place, so that is definitely not helping. 1000 to go. I need to remember about this power, that I need to reduce it all the time as we are descending. Slightly higher, slightly to the left, correcting. Not so fast. Yeah, my scan definitely needs to be improved. I'd like to get the top VI tracker for you, but my screen is too big and it doesn't work. JS85, welcome. So you're playing Graveyard Keeper today. I hope it wasn't the pilot. Graveyard Keeper. 400 to go. This is looking so much better than the last time. 300 to go. It was fun game, yes. 200 to go. I also added it to the featured channels on my end. I was kinda surprised that you're playing today, but that's fine. But 100 to go. I'm very happy that you smashed the first featured, I mean self-promo channel. So if everyone is going live, you can just paste your link to the self-promo. Minimum, run inside, continue. I am advertising myself on other channels, so I also put the self-promo in a very prominent position, so you can always paste a link. I will be very happy if you do that. Okay, I'll get in the ground effect, I'll show you the thing. So now the aircraft on the descent power, it will just conveniently floating around this altitude in the ground effect. Now I slowly roll back the power and slowly pitch up to slow down, and we should be able to touch down as smoothly as it gets. So if I'm not flying some aircraft for a long time and I don't have a feel for height or the pitch I need for touchdown, and this is the more important bit, I have a lot of runway in front of me, I'm just doing this. I really like this widget, it's super cool. I got this from Flight Sim today, and yeah, it's nice. Okay. Flaps up, fuel pumps off. I forgot the landing lights, so I should just smack myself. Okay. You see I'm right here? I want to show this thing about the trim. Yeah, is that the flow touchdown rate widget? Yeah, I got it from Flight Sim today. It's super cool. Someone did it. Now, we also have a touchdown prediction bot, so let me show you. Am I talking all over the place, but I hope you enjoy it. So I have this widget, landing crate, and if we now go here, yeah, let's do that. Check AGL. Oh, cool. So it gets this variable, simvar, sim touchdown normal velocity. Now I'm not exactly sure what this means. Maybe we can check it. So that's the one it gets. Now remember that Volanta and Flow, they are sampling your vertical speed, so they definitely might have a worse sampling rate. So this probably should be better, and this is coming directly from the sim, so this should be nice. Now the prediction bot is using the same thing. Also got it from Flight Sim. So it's using the same variable. There is sim on ground just to check, but then somewhere along the code. I think that's how I see that I'm software dev, that I just scroll through it and find the place I was looking for. Just like that. Touchdown normal velocity. So this should in theory give the exact value of the touchdown. So I like this is great. The only problem I have is the G load, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but the Volanta, for example, like basically all of them, they can show you, I don't know, 500 feet per minute touchdown, and the G will be like 1.1. It makes absolutely zero sense, and I think this is the G at the moment of the touchdown. This is not the G that was there when the gear absorbed your landing. This is an uneducated guess, I haven't confirmed it in any way, but this seems to be the case. So if you touch down an airliner at 500 feet per minute, your G load measured throughout the touchdown when the gear is compressing will probably be somewhere above 2. But Volanta is very often showing like 1.1, and I don't like it, makes zero sense. So that's the one. Let me see. Okay, let's check it. I can stop the clock. I really like the clock that I'm showing you. It's cool because you can see it, and it's also in convenient place for me to see. So that's super nice. We also have the landings. We had 2 approaches today. I hope you like it. I wonder if that touchdown normal VAR accounts for sloped runways. I wonder if it... What does normal mean? It's normal to what? Normal to the aircraft? So if you have 10 degree... Okay, 45 degree pitch, will it show less? Or is it normal to... Normal to what? And if it accounts for sloped runways? That's a good question. Because it's... I don't know. I know. Let's see. Let's see. There is nothing normal. Well, okay, I know you probably know, but for people who don't know, normal in engineering means perpendicular. So normal will be just perpendicular to something. So it can be perpendicular to surface or to flight vector. That's what normal means. It's just a fancy word for perpendicular. I need to work on those heat spots. And CCM, I'm not sure if you read the chat in Discord today. I was saying that instead of clicking here on the top, you can just click on the round part of the switch, and this makes it much easier. You don't have to reach for the moving part of the switch. You can just go for the base, and this is much easier. Unless you want to land at the NASA Space Shuttle facility in Florida. Probably compensate with vertical speed at touchdown. Oh, I see. Most flat runway on Earth. I'll hit the B so we get better QNH. Where was I? Looking for the Simver. Okay, it was line touchdown normal velocity. Whenever I'm coding flow, this is what I need to use. And this is documented for better wolves. Line touchdown velocity. This float is a type of number, so this is a number with a decimal point basically. Represents the player's plane speed according to ground normal from the last touchdown. According to the ground normal, so it means it accommodates for the runway slope. Cool. So ground normal is basically perpendicular to the ground, so if the runway is sloped. Oh, that is nice. So it accommodates for the runway slope. That's actually a good value. That makes a lot of sense. That's, I think, the best value you can measure, and that's a value that airliners cannot measure. From the last touchdown means, yeah, from the last touchdown. Like if you bump or whatever. So there is this sim on ground. Let's try to go back. Users last touchdown. Oh no, users. Like this is all like relative to the user. You know, in physics everything is relative. So this is relative to the simulation, which is for you. I hope it makes sense. In on ground. Here is on ground. Okay. I'm on ground. I'm on ground. On ground flag. So basically touchdown, when there is a touchdown, this switch to 1 and then back to 0. Courchevel coming in Icing. Yeah, Courchevel is a good example. So in Courchevel, our landing rate protected by this guy will not match our vertical speed, which is good. That's what we want to have. Also, it's a value you can't really measure in a real world because, well, unless you have a guy with a stick poking around, or maybe use your radio altimeter. Okay, DCM, are you still here? I'm still going slow to the thing I was trying to say all the time. So, you know the keyboard auto-repeats behavior, like you click a key and it shows once, like as soon as you hit the key, it puts one letter, then it waits like 100 milliseconds, and then it starts spamming letters. So you see, I delete it, and there's one, pause, and a lot of them. And the same behavior I am seeing in the trim. Okay, so in real life, the main number is the G-load, but G-load is the highest G-load measured throughout the touchdown, which means from the moment it senses weight on wheels, so from the moment a wheels is compressed slightly for a few seconds. So during all the time when the wheel is absorbing your touchdown rate, then that is when the G-load is measured. So that's the main runway, the main number, and 2.5 G is basically the highest allowed for airliners. Otherwise, there might be structural failure and you need inspection. As far as I know, because I've been asking people around about this, they also measure the vertical speed, which is again the highest vertical speeds in some time around the touchdown. But they only have it for reference. Like the G-load is the most important number because it tells you if your structure is untouched or not. The vertical speed doesn't add much to the equation except for, I don't know. So that's how it works. Also, it's, as far as I know, it's a bit hard to measure even for the automation that is on the plane. So trim. Okay. I will click my hands and press the trim button, and then what you will see is that this trim will move a minuscule amount, then waits for a long time, and then starts moving like crazy. So it's basically showing the same auto behavior as the keyboard. So look, see it, like pops once, then nothing, and then it starts moving. So from what I've seen earlier, FPM is that flight sim uses. Yeah, flight sim community uses FPM, but people are not aware that they are measuring in different ways that may not be very good, because it's way easier to calculate than the G-force. Yeah, so the funny thing is, in real life, G-force is way easier to calculate, but in sim the FPM is way easier to calculate. And the whole reason is that I think the absorption of the vertical speed by the gear is not simulated very well. Like, sim doesn't care about it. For sim, you're flying or not flying, anything gear absorbing the speed is just bells and whistles. Does that make sense? Now, in real aircraft, you cannot really measure the vertical speed, or it will not tell you much, or it's not something you worry about. What you worry about is how much your airframe took, like how much load was there on the airframe. So you are really caring about the G-load. Now, G-load is very easy to measure because you have a G-meter in the aircraft, and the wheels have a weight on wheel sensor. So as soon as they are compressed a bit, there is a switch that sends a signal that we are weight on wheels, and then they measure the G-load like plus minus few seconds and just get the highest one. That's it. I hope it makes sense. Now, when you are measuring this touchdown vertical speed, I think they usually measure it when the wheels touch the ground. Now, the sim can sample this at 60 frames per second, let's say, but Volanta and FSE APC and whatnot, they sample it at much lower rates. So that's why you see, for example, different rate in Volanta and FSE APC. Because imagine the wheel touches down at some point, but the speed you measured was either half second before the touchdown or half second after the touchdown. So I think that's the reason why those numbers are not super consistent. It's been a long run, but I think you get the point and how I feel about it. Now, I'm not maybe exactly correct on all those things, although I believe this makes sense and that's how it works. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know, but I think you know enough now. And the stream, so let me show you. I'll make a clip for that. CCM is not here. Also, shout out to CCM. Very cool guy. That's CCM, which is short for Canon Captain Mustache. Streaming at some random times for America time zone, but yeah, you're here. Cool. So the thing I wanted to show you, so I do not need to clip it. Cool. You know the key auto repeat behavior. When you hit the keyboard and press it, it will show one letter, then wait like 100 milliseconds, and then start spamming letters. Look. See? It shows one, then nothing, and then it starts spamming. Okay? Remember that. Now look at the trim. I will click my fingers and press and hold the trim button. You see, it's the same thing. It moves a bit, nothing, and then it starts moving. And that's why it's so hard to trim anything, because you don't have this fine control over what's going on. And now, one click in some aircraft is a super minuscule movement that doesn't help in any way, shape or form, and in other it's just way too much. So I think in this one it's too much, in some other it's too small, but I would like it to work like an electric trim on a real aircraft, because that's what I do most of the time. I just hold it and let it go. Never ever hold down trim. Okay. In a real aircraft, that's what I do. Unless I am seriously out of trim, then I want to hold it. So yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, let's go. Even I'll only hold down trim if I'm way out trim. Yeah, because usually you are not like resetting after landing. Exactly, that's what I mean. And people ask about trimming in sim, and usually they are starting with out of trim condition, and then they like don't know what to do. But yeah, IRL I usually also, well, you're not supposed to be in out of trim condition, because that's just bad, except after landing or some maneuvering, things like that. CCM, can you do one thing for me? Can you fill the engine on takeoff roll? Or shall I do that myself? But on takeoff roll, and before takeoff roll. Takeoff power set. No! Didn't work. So as soon as I start rolling. Oh, I know I cannot do anything. So, fix engine, cool. I have added this widget, so I can start all engines. So let me see if it works. It should just start engine for me. Yeah, it's working. Just pumping the engine. What the hell is going on there? And by I to equalize my volumes. Okay, something is wrong here. What is wrong? Okay, I shouldn't use the auto start here in that case. Damn it. Okay, I think the plane doesn't like it for some reason. Unless I manage to failure your... No, it's dead. Cool, so that's good. So right, prime. Okay. Okay, I'll just make a long roll. Just shutting down when I'm rolling. on, do it, do it. Not doing it. Okay. Okay, that's the bit I need to train. I've trained it in sim only, like in my instrument rating training. Cool, thank you, I like it. So what was happening on my instrument rating training? In the simulator, I was just moving my throttle hand to the yoke, and the sim instructor got very upset and he failed my engine, so that's how I learned I should do that, but now I want to train it a bit. So every time I'm taking off, you are very welcome to do that. Because that's something I actually want to practice more. Now the only problem is I need someone to do that or program it to randomly fail after some time. I'll probably do this. Okay, blue line, positive climb, runway is out of reach anyway, gear up. Okay. Flaps up, drop forward, mixture forward. Okay, left leg dead, left engine dead, left throttle idle, left prop idle, left mixture idle. Why is the gear not up? Why is not shouting? I know why it's not shouting. Okay, it's looking good. Do I need to do anything to feather it? Now it should be feather. I will get the spot next and map it. Thank you, that's very nice. Thank you, thank you. Now we're talking. That's what I'm looking for. If I have full right rudder, probably I don't need that much. Let me try to get it. No, I need full right rudder. Gotcha. Even that's not enough. Okay, I get it, because we are full power on the other engine. Okay. Let's get the other in the greenish area and see if it works. Nope. Windmilling prop doesn't help either. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't want to stop, but I think you saw the same issue on your end. Okay, let's get for the blue line and do it. Okay, all forward again. Here's the blue line. Oh, here was the blue line. We are climbing. Cool. At least it's climbing. I'll try to get more rudder trim then. Nope. To slow on the flows for pulling to feather. I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean? So where's the music? Why they mute it? Bother me. Too slow on the flows for the feather? What's that supposed to mean? Let's try to unfeather it then. No, it's weird. You waited too long before pulling the probe to feather, and then it wouldn't feather. Really? Okay, I didn't know about that. Let's try again. get to this VR as well. Boom, now it's climbing like crazy. Fair, I think you tried to pull the feather, but Misfit's bindings limited you to course pitch. Yeah, I needed to look down to the feather. I will bind it. I need to buy spud necks or whatnot and do this. It's on my to-do list. It's playing without the levels. What's up with the VR? Where is the VR? The VR is somewhere here. Going on. Okay, now I have view to feather it. So let's go. I think we felt the same one. Forward, throttle forward. Try to level off and climb. I'll just go here. Left, left, and go to feather. Look, it's bouncing back. No, it is in feather. And mixture to idle. Okay, so I need to be somewhat fast. I wonder what it is. I need to do some reading. So is it because the oil pressure goes too low to feather it? But is that the reason? It should be feathered by the spring, not the oil pressure. So even confused. I think I need to do some reading about this. Yeah, loss of oil pressure, got it. Let's try not to kill the life engine, so let's go to yellow. Full, green. We are 2 miles away. 2 pumps are okay. Landing lights off. The outbound was, let me check, 257. Actually from here I think we should be doing the direct entry. That's what it looks like, totally direct entry. Oh, because it's right turns, somehow I figured out it's left turns initially. What's going on here? I'll get it under control in a second, don't worry about that. Okay, outbound is 077, so let's go there, turning to the right. Now this is flying, I like it. 057. If anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, please let me know. I'll explain in more detail. I'm just all over the place here, so that's why it's looking like that. Otherwise it will go scores, but not fully feather. Got it. I'm slightly surprised that you need oil pressure to feather, but then it sort of makes sense. I'm surprised because I know if the oil pressure fails altogether, then spring will move it to feather position on most engines. That's why I'm slightly confused what is going on there. Okay, I'll stay at 3000. It's relying on RPM to have the ability to fully remove all pressure. Ah, so it needs to remove the oil pressure from... Ah, I see, I see. So it moves... Remove the oil pressure from the hub on the side that's preventing it to go to... Okay. And the RPM, do you mean like centrifugal force, or is it some other mechanism? Probably just needs the RPM. Okay, this makes sense now. I'm getting it. So if the oil pressure failed altogether, the spring would move it to the feather position, but because the oil pressure is still there, and there's no RPM to get rid of that pressure. Cool. I need to read how this mechanism works, because it seems there's more to it that I knew about. Forgot the clock. Let's go. Not the one. That's the one. Where is this guy looking? Not where he's flying. Also, it's looking okay. Okay, I think we can relax the power just a bit. The 30 seconds, I forgot it for a while, so we can turn inbound. Now I feel more awake when one engine is dead. No air to cool the pilot. Let's see how the instructor is doing. Oh, not doing great. Why? Maybe it's simply too cold. Okay, let's get that intercept angle for our holding. Cool, so I like the single engine. And that's a new thing I learned today, that I need to move the prop quickly to feather. CDI live. Let's go. Happy you're all having fun. If anything is clear, you can let me know. I can show you the chart, explain a bit more what I'm doing. Yeah. You know the drill. Time-wise, 2:38. Cool. So that will be the last approach, and then we play the bass. That's fun. I'm surprised I had such a hard time flying the aircraft initially. I haven't been in it for a while, and this is what's going on. Okay, we're over to VR, so we just go to 303 direct TAF P. We have it set all now. We have the other leg. So procedure, select approach, enter. Activate, enter, sure. Light on off, switch to VR. 305 is the direct track. Now it's easier to fly it when one engine is failed. Or maybe I just got more comfortable with it. It's 305 here. Yeah, we're looking, landing lights are off, everything else is okay. I'll get this prop hit, operate the boost for a moment. I need to remember to use this click spot on the base of the switch, not to try to reach for the top of the switch, because that is serving no purpose whatsoever. try to climb a bit. We are seeing some weather, I mean some mountains, some terrain. I'm getting tired already. It's nice. That's a dead prop. Trying to find some nice angle. I feel I lost my heading. No, it's actually almost okay. Okay, I slowed down a bit speed on the track IR, so it should be more comfortable now for me. We're slowly getting to the localizer, so I'll switch to localizer. So the CDI switched to before localizer, now localizer here, and we're good. Okay, we don't use chrono anymore, so I'll just pause it, reset it. We'll leave it for later. That's how we're looking. Almost a tough pit. Okay, so now it's climbing pretty well, like 300 feet per minute, no problem, at least. I need to set this to 083, which is final approach course. Localizer alive. Okay, we go to 9 miles and do the procedure turn. So for this approach I will not configure the aircraft until we start the descent, because we probably will not have enough power. So as soon as I am in the descent, then I will extend the gear and flaps. We'll see how our power looks like, but this should do the trick. Okay, 6 miles, 3 miles to go. Cool, it's going really smooth now. I mean, I had a hard time initially when it took off today, but now it's going well. 2 miles to go. See if I can get some other nice angle. I think this looks good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I think we need to focus on flying now. 8 miles. Wait, out of localizer. At least the altitude is okay now. Nine miles. Okay, let's start the turn. Let's see, 218 is what I need. 218 for the procedure turn. There we go. Start the clock. Almost forgot. Good thing I didn't hide the clock, at least it's already there. 218, cool. Okay, I changed my track error speed. I think I like this better, so it's 0.06 for the speed now. 40 seconds. Also what I like is that our manifold pressure on the failed agent is basically frozen where it was when it failed. It's realistic, I think. 1 minute 10. Okay, now we're turning right to 038. Go right into 038 for the procedure turn. And it's looking good. Cool, cool. 3000 feet, below glide slope. Just need to twist this heading back. Okay, 038 is set on the heading back. There we go, straighten out, let's have a look. We are below the clouds and okay, we may fly through some cloud again. I will leave the drop heat on in that case. No ice on the wing edge. I also forgot the boots. That's bad. Oh, I can use the mouse wheel to turn the switch for the boots. I do not actually need to click and drag it. I think this will be much easier. Yeah, I'll do that next time. Localizer alive, turning into 083. How come that now that I have a failed edge and I can keep this altitude no problem, and previously I struggled so much? On localizer, half scale below. This is smooth. Yeah, but what's going on? I took off today and I couldn't fly it for the life of me. I think I was just too rough on the controls and trying to do too many things at one time. Or yeah, maybe it's just practice kicking in. I like this, but definitely I need to fly more. Yeah, IFR is unforgiving. Nice view also. I'll just zoom out, make a screenshot, and we need to go. Okay, we are on glide slope. Let's roll. I'll just descend like that. Speed check, gear down, speed check, flaps 1. Let's see how the power looks like. It's looking pretty well. Okay, also my instrument scan. I forget about this all the time. Either I'm doing it right, I'm just looking at artificial horizon and skipping to one instrument at a time, just returning there. Or sometimes I just develop a feel for it and I look somewhere else, although I keep the right attitude, but sometimes I just look away and my attitude is all over the place, which is bad. We need something like 550 feet per minute. Our ground speed is 114 times 5, that's 575. Let's say, yeah, 600 feet per minute. That's about now. So the yellow dot needs to be just on the lower edge of the white line. Turn localizer so get back on course. And my instrument scan is something that needs to be improved. No questions asked. Slightly high, slightly to the left, correcting. It's looking okay. We have the flaps. And also... no, my securing of the engine. No, actually. We got the magnetos. And... yeah, that's it. Alternator was on. Slightly to the left, correcting. On glide slope. Let's see. Over 1000 to go. Slightly high. Slightly to the left. It's 1500 to go. Getting high. I need to be reducing this power. I forgot about it. Okay, on localizer, on glide slow. That's good. 1000 to go. This is smooth. Also, this weather looks super nice now. And this means we are good to fly on VATSIM with the failed engine. Maybe not right after takeoff. I had some trouble there. Maybe I'll give it some more training and I think I will be comfortable flying on VATSIM with failed engine. Of course, I need to ask the controller if he's okay with that. Okay, so we need the wind correction like 5 degrees. That's, well, maybe slightly less. Already in. Final check. 3 green. Prop forward. Mixture forward. I forgot the prop. How do I? And now everything is getting close because I didn't have correct power setting initially. Correcting to the right, correcting up, trimming up, a bit more power. On localizer, on glide slope, let's keep this decent rate. We need 500 feet per minute. We're on the blue line, so we cannot go any lower. Just request a slower speed and don't tell him. I mean, I'd rather tell him, so he's our icon. I can do something crazy. Oh, there's 2 people here. Cool. So they're here. Do we do low level go around and traffic pattern? I think. It's great, let's do it. Full power, gear up, go forward, flaps up. More right rudder. I got a penny. Every time I need to serve my right rudder, I'll get 2 of them. Cool, that's nice, I like it. Look who forgot landing gear, so my procedures are still off. Although it looks comfy for Vasim now. 400 feet, 500 feet. Let's do the traffic pattern. Trying to stay on the blue line. I will go somewhere between 500 to 1000 feet. Just do a normal traffic pattern here. I'm in a very tight one. Okay, we should be in downwind course. There's the runway. Reduce the power now, so going to the green on manifold, going to the green on prop, reduce the rudder. This is cool. That's a nice ending here, doing this weird pattern. I'll climb a bit, so we are at 1000 feet. Super fun to fly with one engine, and yeah, the thing I learned today about feathering, that's new to me. Okay, I think we're good. Make it a steep approach. Drop forward, reduce throttle a bit, fuel pump is on. Speed check, gear down, flaps 1. Try not to overdo it, so we don't kill ourselves or anyone for that matter. Here's the rabbit. More power in. Final check. 3 green, prop forward, mixture forward, fuel pump on. Okay. We'll overshoot the final slightly. I do not want to bank any harder. We'll do it slightly steep approach. Okay, we're actually below now, and now we're good. I will not go full flaps. Oh, that was nice. I think that's the best traffic pattern, single engine, I have done so far while flying with you. Okay, rolling back the power, releasing the rudder. Get into ground effects, let it slow down. Now we need left rudder. Oh, that was a bounce. And a stall. And a bounce. Anyway, we're down. Step on those brakes. I need some rest. Laps up. Fuel pump. Okay, fuel pump off. Get this engine fixed. So I unfail it here. -1 RPM. That's cool. I'll vacate here. Just pressing on my brakes to turn. Landing light off, taxi light on. Okay, hitting the switch is a bit difficult. Strobes off. Transponder standby. And magnetos on. Drop forward, mixture forward. Priming to the left. Hit the starter. Okay, we need one inch in of the throttle. Now it's running. Oh no! look who hit the wrong thing. Not that bad though. Just our avionics will be reset, but no problem. Good luck taxing this a crosswind with one engine. No, that's not going to work. I need 2 engines. I mean, taxing this plane single engine is probably impossible. The Tecnam 2006 I was flying, no way, taxing single engine. I mean, turning okay into that engine. Taxing, no way. I think I remember where to go. So this Alpha, now we turn left into Foxtrot and we are going to those green hangars. Yeah, my track air feels much better with this speed now. In the sim, I'm very often using differential braking for turning. I think the real plane wouldn't like it. I think it will kill the nose gear. Hey, there's ESO and Shell. Look how much choice we have. Okay, cool flying. 0 crashes. We had 3 approaches. Let's count that in. Nice, nice, nice. I like the plane after all the corrections, tweaking that you did. Although it wasn't quite bad before, to be honest. I know what's the problem with not feathering the left engine. That's super good to know. Okay, not here. We'll just go next to the right. It's almost there. Here we go. I'll use differential throttle on the turn. I'll try to show you here. Just left throttle and turn. Okay, that's millionaire. Millionaire. Ah, now I get it. Smart. I'll just stop to the side here. Plane pushing simulator 1. That's what we need. That's where we used to park Dimitris. We used to fly here. No way. Wow, that's so fun. I'm not gonna lie, British Columbia is very high on my places. On the list of my places where I would like to live. It's been for a while. Switzerland is cool. British Columbia is cool. Yeah, Alaska is probably cool. That's where we parked the metros. I think I maybe know the metros with this writing on the side. Yeah, if I haven't metro flying stars, I'm all in. They're fun aircraft, always fun to hear about. Ways are right. 3 approaches, few failed engines. Millionaire is just an FBO. Got it. 10 minutes, still at work and watching this on mute. How come you're still at work? Oh boy. Let me see. Hey 10, where are you? Here's the message for you. Yeah, yeah, that's a fun one. I feel included, of course. Of course you are. Yeah, that's fun. Yay, so my preset text are were for some use. Cool. That is fun. Alright, let's shut down the engines. And what next? Yeah, we're good. Alright, feels good. I survived. Everything was fine-ish. Yeah, it was pretty fine actually. Maybe except for the botched holding entry and botched flying on the first approach, but then the last one was super smooth. I still have no clue how this happened. I'm trying to unlock more stickers here. I know they're all over the place. Anyway, what do we need to do? Hit off, prop hit off, and transponder off. Now we can go avionics master off, alternators off, kill the engines with mixture, prop forward, throttle idle, switch off the magnetos. That's the important bit. Come on, there we go. Anti-collision light off, windshield heat off. Instructor panel goes to unhappy cool position. That's unhappy instructor. Flaps are up, so that's good. Fuel pumps are off. Yeah, battery on. Guard switch. Boom. Packs out. What do we need next? Control lock. There's a way to put it on. Just clicking somewhere, so I cannot find the click spot. Just put it in like that. Wheel chuck, speedocoder, intake cover, blah blah blah. Open all the doors. It's been super cool. All right. Trying to find some nice view. This aircraft looks a bit weird with all the doors open. I'll close all the baggage doors maybe. That should be a bit better. Why do I care so much about getting a nice view? Okay, let's go. This should be cool. Right, we can hide the texts. So chrono goes bye-bye, counter goes bye-bye. Just go down to 0 so it's ready for next time. This is cool, and it's base time, so I will switch my gear, unlock my chair, get the base gear out. You know the drill. And the chips go on. Nice flying. Thank you for sticking around. It was super fun, and yeah, learning is cool. I like practicing in the J aircraft. It is challenging and not forgiving. That's for sure. I need a better view. Let's go with the drone. Actually, we haven't explored this airport. Like never. Let's do that quickly. So here's the FBO. It looks like some helicopter area. That's nice actually. FedEx. Hangars all over. Air Canada, that's a high one. Must be some maintenance facility. Air Canada, smaller one. That's Jazz, so that's probably for the dashes. Cargo. Parking lot. Hardly anyone here. Everyone must be cozy staying at home, just enjoying the scene. That's a nice terminal. I like it. solar panels. Well, not today. And there should be downtown Vancouver somewhere over there. Okay, I think that's cool. Let's go back to the plane. Well, I'll now find some nice view. Yeah, this is how we do it. Go just zoom all the way in. Wait, that's a bit too much. Actually, I want to zoom out so I can come closer to the aircraft. Oh, okay, I think that's it. After many trials and errors, that's it. I'll go get the guitar gear and we'll play. What have I played on the beginning? I can't remember. Nice shot. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Its plane looks real nice from all of the angles, but I also wanted the hang around to well, it's cool. I like it. Okay, the guitar gear is in, which means we can kill the music. Boom. Let's see, let's get the drums in. Yeah, we can go. I've got to run for now. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. It was very nice to have you on board. Yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye. I'm still staying. I'll play for you. It's just saying bye bye to Canadian Captain Mustache. I'll also mute the sim. Okay, it should be better now. What have I played in the beginning? I cannot remember for the life of me. I think this will do. It's a bit weird, but yeah, this will do. Let's go to base. Here comes the base. Yay, that's moved in. So nice. I'll try to play something on top of that, and that will be pretty much it. sit. Don't. Sounds okay. Think I'll need to think more about what loop I play next time. Anyway, I'm just having fun when I'm doing this. I just try to stroke 3 or more chords, loop this, and then do something on top of that on the bass. Anyhow, super cool day flying. The training paid off. The last approach was pretty smooth, also with all the engine failures. So yeah, that's nice, but I should definitely practice some more and flying prop twins. I love doing that. It's somewhat unforgiving and requires a lot of practice and some thinking. So, thank you for sticking in. Thank you for watching. It has been super nice, and I'll find someone to write. Let's see. Let me see who is up. Let me have a look. I think we'll write Chewie again. Or Dryson. Dryson is flying helicopters. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Let's spam it. I think it will be fun. So here we go. Let's go to Dryson. Thank you for stopping by, for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. And I'll see you next time. Let's go over to Dryson, say hi. Next stream is Thursday, 18 Zulu, as usual. I'll also post some notification on Discord, tell you what I'm planning to do, probably 2 hours before, so that you have some time to prepare and I don't stress out about making the plan a day early. Anyhow, that's it. Let's go. Let's do Dryson. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Well, the ride is loading. 1 sec. Almost there. Almost there. He seems to be doing good. I'm not sure what helicopter is flying. It seems like the 500, so yeah, it's cool. Let's go. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.